welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising for the first week of July 2019. Thank you, Libra, for your continued support. Ooh, that was fast. Ace of Pentacles. Spirit, what message, guidance do you have for Libra friends? What message, guidance do you have for our Libra friends? Message for Libra friends. Okay. This is the Three of Pentacles. Money, money, money is on the mind here. A lot of earth energy and the Five of Swords. And this is a cosmic tarot. And at the bottom, we have the Ace of Cups. So, we have two aces on the table for you, Libra. And this is a beautiful Ace of Cups. Let me show it again to you guys. There are stars. Let's count the stars here that are showing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 12 stars in that Ace of Cups, okay? And it's overflowing Ace of Cups with this beautiful halo, sun ray coming out of it straight from the universe here, from the galaxies. It's creating this almost like, I don't even know what's the word for it. It's like if I want to see an image of spirit, like that's it. Like, when you see those little sparkles in the air, you see an angel passing by. So this is this is a very spiritual Ace of Cups. This is a true Ace of Cups from the universe, flowing Ace of Cups that will always be replenished because it's coming way from above, right? From the divine. It will always be coming through. And we start with the Ace of Pentacles because there's a lot of new beginning in your world, Libras, okay? New beginnings in a matter of perhaps finances, of career, starting something new here, and it feels like you're starting that something new from scratch, right? And I believe, I don't know if that's a rock or a turtle, but for whatever reason I'm seeing a turtle, so there's a message here. And it may be that you wanted to start something new in a matter of career, from you studying it from the beginning. Perhaps it's something that you've been thinking about, you really wanted, that's very important to you, that's very it's emotional, right? It's emotional. And look at the synchronicity. This is two separate. Look at the synchronicity and those two aces here, okay? It's almost like the imagery, the colors are not the same, but we see that the halo, those rays that are shining down to show you that it's something that's an offer from the universe, that's an offer from the divine, that Ace of Pentacles, just like that Ace of Cups. But this one is grounded. It's something that's there with the material, right? It could be something in career, something that's with money, or something that's more earthly, right? It's dealt with the material. And the way there's all these blocks here, it's almost like there's something in the past that was already there that needs to be shattered for that new beginning to start, okay? When that offer comes down, it's gonna break down some old faulty foundation. There are things you were doing in the past that were not giving you the emotional fulfillment, that were not in alignment with your higher self, with your life purpose, that needs to crumble down. We literally see that wall crumbling down and the rocks at the bottom. And it's perhaps to you, it seems like it's been a slow process in the making, but everything has its time. And the universe is giving you that offer. And it's something that's really going to align to your life purpose. That's going to bring you a lot of abundance emotionally, not just materially, okay? And we have the Three of Pentacles. Now that's the word, okay? Now that means you accepted that those pentacles. You made the choice. You've accepted it. That Ace of Pentacles from the universe. And look, that's the wall that crumbled down when this beautiful, almost like as big as the sun, right? With that star, that's your wish fulfillment in it. It looks almost like it's a wheel, right? That Ace of Pentacles here. It's like a big wheel. When it came down, it destroyed that old faulty foundation, whatever that was there before, that wasn't serving you. And now here, that's the work. That's you accepted it. Now on the 3D world, we have to do the work. That's what's happening here, and you have help. The universe is not gonna just give you this big new something and give you and let you go by yourself. You will be guided along. Now we have to rebuild that facade, that wall, that community, that career, that job, that foundation, that organization. We have to, oh wow, the sun, that's gorgeous. That is so beautiful. The sun, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm having goosebumps. Like this is a beautiful gift, okay? This is a blessed gift from the universe, from God to you, Libra. This is a beautiful gift. If this is a relationship, there is an engagement here happening. There is an offer of love, a substantial offer of love that's really going to bring two people together. Oh, this is so beautiful. Like, it's a yes, okay? Whatever this is, it's a blessing. Whatever new thing you're starting, Libra, it's a blessing. And you're going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing, okay? That building, that wall is going to keep building taller and taller and taller. And then and you have help, okay? You have help, and you're taking your time to do it the proper way, okay? The Three of Pentacles is the card of working together, of partnership, coming into a partnership with other people, with community, to build something together for the common good, okay? Not just for the self. But here, if it's a relationship here, this is you accepting an offer of love to create something that's very grounded, to create something that's like a commitment. The Ace of Pentacles, it's not just the love, the emotional part. This is the material part. This is like, okay, I'm not just offering you the love. I'm offering you the stability that you want. That's the word I'm looking for. The stability in this 3D world. I'm not just going to give you love and affection. I'm going to help you to give you the home, to build you that home, or for us to build that home together. Like to have that family life together, to have, a kind of like a set of, to plan our life. What kind of life do we want to do? Do we want to have? Do we want to set our own business together? Do we want to both of us to work outside of the home? Do we want one of us to stay at home to raise the kids and the other one earn a living? This is the real stuff. This is like the relationship. This is the not just like, oh, love, thank you for giving me love, accepting love. This is like the nitty gritty of the relationship, what makes it work, right? That the putting the oil here in the engines that keeps it running. This is what's going on here, okay? And it is a yes. It is blessed. The sun is like here. It's like, this is like happiness. This is fulfillment. This is enlightenment. This is healing. This is everything. It's a yes, 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 yes for you right now, Libra. In that new thing, that new offer that's on, and you're gonna be so happy about it, okay? It's gonna bring you so much emotional abundance. And then we have the Five of Swords. And that Five of Swords here, the Five of Swords is usually the card of conflict, right? We see the Five of Swords, the card of conflict. But look, each sword is piercing a lotus flower onto the ground. And the lotus flower, we know, is a symbol of higher consciousness, right? A symbol of life, of the reality of the life we are creating, okay? And here I feel almost kind of like, in the way he's laying on the floor, on the ground, I should say, in that geometric symbol, it's as if there's a sense of surrendering, okay? It's almost like whatever conflict there was in the past, whatever that was on my way, whatever it is that I was fighting for before, because sometimes we can be our own worst enemy by trying to control everything, right? We have this goal, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, because that's what we set our mind to 20 years ago. We have to keep going down that path. Now the universe comes and said, we're gonna destroy that foundation. That's not for you, but it's up to you. It's not the Tower here, it's the Ace of Pentacles. We're gonna offer you something better, and in accepting that something better, whatever was there before must go, because that is not for you. That is not good enough. We have something so much more fulfilling for you. And by you accepting it, you're also accepting letting go of whatever that was in the past. And whatever that was in the past now was because it wasn't in alignment with you. Perhaps that's something brought you a lot of conflict. And it doesn't have to be conflict with other people. It could be conflicting thoughts, conflicting ideas, okay? Conflict in which path to follow, okay? And because the swords deals with the mental aspect of things. So now we have all those pentacles, the work, the material stuff, and now we have the mental. So we're not at ease yet with the mental part. We're still finding making peace with all these changes, okay? For some of you Libras, that's gonna be the case. It's gonna take you some time to make peace, to find your peace of mind with all those changes. And the answer for you is to literally release and surrender, to put those words onto the ground. Whatever it is that you think you knew in the past, that there's a whole new show, there's a whole new order, okay? By accepting the pentacles, you are really setting on a new course. So you have to really bury these old ideas, bury these old notions, and then just surrender and release, and just go follow, and just allow things to develop. Allow this blessing to flourish into your life, okay? Just allow it and accept it and live it, because you cannot control this. Once you've accepted, you have to know that the old notions must go with it. And look at this. We have the three of swords, sorrow. That's what comes under that five of swords, okay? With all this great abundance coming in, with all this great work you're doing, with this emotional satisfaction coming in, there is a fear here. There is a fear here that you're almost like you're losing grip, you're losing yourself. Perhaps it's something that you thought like, oh, you wanted to keep it, look at how small that wall is, right? Perhaps you wanted to keep it that small. You were used to have it that small. That was manageable. That was enough for you right there. That's what you that small. You felt that's all you needed. And the God, the universe saying like, no, I have bigger plans for you, Libra. I have bigger goals for you, Libra. I see more for you, Libra. Do you want it? Do you want to see what I have to offer? And you said yes, Libra. You must have said yes, because here comes the work. You said yes. You accepted that offer from the universe. You took on the mental. You picked up the challenge. You accepted the challenge. And now here you are. You're like, oh my God, is this? Can I do it? Is like, how am I gonna do it? It's just my little me. How did I get involved into this? It's almost like now the thoughts are coming through. That card here of sorrow. In this three of swords, there's a sense in this three of swords of like there's one ultimate truth, okay? There are two. Let me put this down so I can show you. This is one little sword, and this is the truth. We know the two of swords is the card of the moon in Libra, trying to find the path, right? Trying to make that decision, using your mind to make that decision, stopping to delay making that decision. And here is the one sword that matters. We almost don't even see those two little swords. Looks almost like decoration. There's only one sword that we see here in that card of sorrow. That's the truth of the situation. That's the clarity that's coming to that situation. That's the one thing that matters. So in sticking in seeing the light, in sticking into the truth of the situation, in always allowing that purpose, that life purpose, that goal to be your guiding light, okay? That's what's gonna bring you your liberation. That's what's gonna stop those conflicting thoughts, okay, Libra? Because it seems like you're going to have a moment here where you feel like almost you are in over your head, okay? You feel almost kind of like Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. Aquarius is a sign of the mind, right? Deals with the intellect, right? It's air signs. And Venus deals with abundance. Now, you have all those ideas. It's almost like I feel like all these ideas are competing against each other. And what you need to do is to release. You release. Because this is a divinely guided new beginning for you. This is a gift from the universe. You cannot control this trend by yourself. Yes, you will have ideas, but you have to allow this to unfold naturally. You cannot try to you're gonna drive yourself crazy if you're trying to like to control, to try to act like you have to what's the word, to direct the course of this, because you can't. Once you've accepted that pentacles, you should have released right there and then. And it seems like there's still work to be done. So the message of this the message that needs to really come through for you, Libra, during this time, as forcefully as possible, is to understand that there is a lot of abundance to be had. There is a gift here, a beautiful, blessed gift to be had. But all these here are minor arcana, except for the sun. These are all up to you. That Five of Swords, you can change that. During this new moon time in Cancer, Cancer deals with foundation, with the home, with, you know, what's important, like, right, in our life. Take the time to really concentrate on that notion of what is the truth. Because my eyes, it's a Six of Swords and it says sorrow here, but my eyes is going in that one sword in the middle that's piercing through what seems like that lotus flower, just like all this other. There is one truth for you, and that one truth is that Pentacles, you accepted. That one truth is that thing that's aligned to your life purpose, and to stick to that truth. And I'm gonna take one more on that Five of Swords, because I feel like that is what's going to allow you to, in releasing and surrendering that control, that all these ideas and all these thoughts that you think you had, that from the past, you really have to let go. You really have to let go of them, so you can really take full advantage of this beautiful new beginning that you are about to embark on, or that you've already started, because we have the Three of Pentacles here. Art really wanted to come out, and art is number 14. That's the Temperance card in the regular tarot. And what else could we ask for? Okay, and at the bottom we have Six of Wands, victory. Yes, and I think you're going to conquer. You're going to conquer these thoughts. You're going to conquer this. Even it could be doubts. Okay, self-doubt, doubting your own ability. Okay, doubting your own ability here with that Five of Swords. But here we have Temperance. Temperance deals with healing, with moderation, with angelic protection. Because this is a protected new beginning. This is a protected thing. So you will not be alone. You will not be left alone in all these conflicting thoughts and confusion and feeling sorrow and sadness about this is as embarked and being taken away from you in a way, whatever it is you're starting here, because it's going to take a life of its own, because really it's bigger and better than anything that you could have envisioned for yourself, what the universe have in store for you. And there's a moment here for you to almost like step back into yourself, to see where you were before, what exactly you thought it was gonna be, to start contemplating like how it can be. Where is it they're leading you to? And here comes Temperance, literally the ultimate alchemical symbol here, Temperance, with that angel mixing these different energies together. Moderation in temperament, moderation in action, just moderation. But it's also a major arcana card. This is letting you know that you are protected, that you are not alone. You will be guided along the way. Yes, you will have those moments, but you will overcome it. That's victory. That's what was at the bottom of the deck after we pulled out that Temperance card. We have victory here, victory over all this. And if it's other people that are bringing conflict in your life because of this new beginning, that's bringing you some kind of like, you know, sadness, right? Because sometimes when you start something new, something beautiful, especially when something from the past have to be crumbled, there are people that cannot deal with it. Okay, people may have a lot of opinions about you. They're gonna start saying, well, you're changing, because with new responsibilities you have to step up to them and you have to do things differently. Some people may not understand it, so that may bring you some kind of sadness if people are starting to feel a certain way about this new and improved Libra, this new and improved career, this new and improved relationship, and that you have to spend more time at home. You have to spend more time in that new thing that you are building. It may not be an inner conflict. That if it's an outer conflict, just know you are on a journey and you're not alone. It's a beautiful journey that you're starting on, and it's a divinely protected journey. And you will be guided along, okay? You will find the healing. And here comes your woman's oracle card. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So for those of you, this is a romantic situation. Enjoy the moment, yes, because here, for some of you, if this is a romantic situation, there's an engagement here, okay? And yes, there are people in your life, especially if you had somebody else, okay? If this, for those of you, it's a romantic situation, if there was someone else, there was a three-party situation with that Three of Swords, that was that sorrow, that's where it come from, that's where that conflict came from, okay? Whether it was another lover, an ex, perhaps that person was married before and there's an ex that doesn't want to let go. If perhaps it's parents, family that are butting in, creating that conflict, while you and your special someone is creating this beautiful, this beautiful new beginning right here, and other people in your life have to butt in and saying all the stuff. Either way, there is going to be help, okay? The angels, your spirit guides, God will provide help, okay? And pray on it as well. And wherever that third party situation that's causing the conflict, there will disappear, because there's victory here, and that victory is for you, Libra. Okay, you're going to be victorious over them. And here the card that actually came out for you, look at this, how beautiful is that? Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Yes. So, and for those of you, this is a romantic situation, I really feel like it could have been a third party situation, and the third party situation does not necessarily mean someone was cheating, okay? It could be that someone have interest elsewhere that was really creating conflict in the relationship, whether they were giving too much to their job, maybe too much to an ex, perhaps too much to a parent or family members. Some people are very attached to their family, to the point where they don't realize that's taking away from that new thing they're creating, that new foundation they're creating, that new family they're creating. Whatever that was for you, they're telling you to work on your partnership, because this is really right there, the Three of Pentacles, the card of partnership. By accepting that new beginning, especially if this is like you're getting engaged, you're getting married, you're starting a new home, because this could be building a home with someone, and this is the Three of Pentacles is also the card of partnership. By accepting that Ace of Pentacles, by accepting that new beginning, then that comes also with responsibility from on your part, okay? You cannot let that person down. You have to continue to work on that partnership, because it's very important here, because it's so beautiful. There's a lot of happiness to be had here. Do not let any other person, any other thing but in and try to destroy this beautiful relationship. If it's a new beautiful career, beautiful anything that you're starting here, Libra, creative endeavor, just know it is very blessed. It's a gift. It's a beautiful gift from the universe, and there will be conflict, whether from other people or from yourself, within yourself. That's going to try to bring some kind of sadness and confusion and sorrow, but it can be overcome. It will be overcome here with the Temperance card, with the angels' help. And here we go. And you have two cards. At the bottom, Love and Power. That's a beautiful card. Number 64, Love and Power. But what we have here for you, Libra, we have number 15, Square. And we have number 62, Kabbalah, the tree of life. And this is a sacred geometry oracle deck that fell on the floor, because I read it from the book for you guys, these cards, because it's so comprehensive. Oh, beautiful. Right down to the square. And I'll hold it up as I read it for you, the message, okay? It says, Earth, male. Drawing this card suggests that you are in need of a secure place in which to air ideas and pronounce your intentions. Create within your home or office a space that expresses the substance and fairness of the square. One simple way to do this is to honor your connectedness to the earth by invoking the four directions. Feel the solidity of your earthly home and a conditional love emanating from this magnificent planet through your connection. Isn't that beautiful? You're literally building a home during that new beginning here, Libra. Use this solid connection to bring your ideas out of the imaginary phase and into the realm of substance and manifest things. It may be time to start a journal, make a solid decision, or begin plans for building your dream house. Oh my goodness. This is also a good time to speak your personal truth. Firmly and fairly state your position to yourself, to loved ones, and to those with whom you work and play. Find security in self-expression. Okay, I spent the good second half of this reading talking about this card as an inside thing, right? As an internal conflict, and they touched on that. So for some of you, this is indeed the case, because that's the first message that was channeled through me, that there are so many ideas that are going through your head. They're telling you to really find, and the light just went out here on a candle, Libra, like to really find a space at home so you can really a secure place to which you can air your ideas and pronounce your intentions, because it feels like with that Five of Swords, it's almost like there's so many ideas in your mind, they're becoming almost like a burden, because you do not know how to process them. You're not able to process them correctly, like to the point where they're creating conflicting thoughts, conflicting ideas. Okay. And it's telling you, like, basically, like I said so many times, like, there's an old foundation that needed to crumble. Like, they're literally building here on that Three of Pentacles, okay? It says, like, to bring your ideas out of the imaginary phase and into the realm of substance and manifest things, okay? Start a journal, make a solid decision, or begin plans for building your dream house. Is it like, how on the nose can that be? So for some of you, that new beginning that's gonna bring you, it's really finding your own place. Especially if you're a younger person, it will be you perhaps moving out of the home for the first time, and there may be people who are not happy about that. Okay, it may be you leaving that job that has brought so much security. I have those little tower chakra sticks along this path here. They're off camera, and that was the root chakra one that just fell. So to really ground yourself, and it's interesting because that's what they're talking about. It's literally say earth male, to really ground yourself, There's so many times to ground yourself in the earth, right? Use the solid connection to bring your ideas out of the imaginary phase, okay? And to express yourself firmly and fairly state your position to yourself. For those of you that are having those conflicting thoughts, to clearly, firmly, and fairly state it to yourself, to your loved ones, or to those with whom you work and play. So if this is a work situation or a love situation, or if it is just your loved ones, people creating that third-party situation that are bringing that extra something that are adding to that conflict, to really firmly and clearly state your position, to let it be known. Because you do not want anyone to wound that for you, Libra, because it's so beautiful here. That's what's been set in motion, okay? I'm going on and on this because it's so important. That was the first message that came through. Like, for those of you, this is like an internal thing, that conflict that comes after you've accepted this new beginning, after you've set in that new journey, and whatever that new beginning means to you, okay? And let's read on the Kabbalah here. It's number 62. And this is about the tree of knowledge, tree of perfection, right? Tree, the world tree. For the Maya, it is raised up sky tree. And here we go. It says, the geometry of the tree of life is also encoded within the figure called the flower of life. Pulling this card suggests that you are in the process of self-actualization and growth. Self-actualization and growth. You may wish to contemplate this card and the relationships of the diagram. You may decide to research and learn more about the process the Kabbalah represents. The important point here is exploration of self and spirit, and your movement toward wholeness. Your movement towards wholeness, okay? The important point here is the exploration of self and spirit. Because I told you, Libra, there's like this new beginning here. It's like, didn't I say if you wanted to see a picture of spirit, that would be this at the beginning? Like this top here, I can't even explain what it is. It's like a halo, but not really. It's like a ray of light. It's almost like the love emanating from the universe, that top light here. So that's the connection between self and spirit. Your own self and your own spirit, and the Holy Spirit, that spiritual connection we have to God that's within us, right? So this is what you being offered here. Okay, and to be to be manifested on the earthly plane with that Ace of Pentacles, that you're creating yourself with that Three of Pentacles. All these conflicting ideas and thoughts and all of this extraness that comes afterwards, this is going to be vanquished, because you're going to be you're going to be victorious, okay, over that. If whether it's you, your own mind, or the people that are creating that are bringing that to you, with the Temperance card, it's going to disappear. But what's important is to know you're in a self-exploration. You are growing. There is more to have. There is more that the universe, the God, wants to offer to you. And here in the Kabbalah, I don't know if you can read it, we start with the crown. We have understanding, right? We have wisdom. And I believe actually it goes from crown, wisdom, understanding, then power. Whichever way you can use the tree, because they're all connected, okay? And then we have mercy, beauty, glory, victory, foundation, and kingdom. And kingdom is the kingdom here on earth, okay? But where it starts here is at the crown with God. And this is here the secret sauce. That's the spiritual part. That's spirit. That's the part that's unnamed. That's the magic, okay, that connects us all, okay? Okay, Libra, this is such a deep reading for you on the spiritual mode, on the romantic mode, even like mentally, everything is touched here. Like, this is going to be a very important week for you, Libra, that for you to really take your time to be very clear as a person, to be very firm with those people you're dealing with, okay? So they don't ruin it for you, that new beginning, because it's not just about the destination, having to enjoy that finished house, if it's a house, that finished organization, that finished career once you get the desk, you know, if it's education, to enjoy the diploma, you know, walking down to receive your degree. It's like, if it's the love, it's not just about receiving that ring, it's also the journey of it all. You have to experience it and enjoy it as well. And you don't want, yes, this is part of life, those ups and downs, but this is within your control here. This is a 5 and a 3, and look at what trumps it, literally the trump card, art. Okay, and this is angelic guidance coming to you. I hope this reading bring you some insights. Thank you so much for your support and for watching. Come back for the next set of reading for the second week of July. They will be much shorter. This is the beginning of the month, and for whatever reason, for this new moon, there's a lot of messages that are coming through, and I appreciate you so much. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it, and once again, remember, love is the only answer. Thank you so much, Libra. Bye.